Two girls walk into a bar. Little did they know they were going to be faced with the greatest challenge of their lives. What can I get for you girls today?
I have the cranberry juice.
I'll have the same.
And for you, the usual? Okay. Fun fact, I tend to pour at about 2 centimeters cubed per second.
Wait, that's a good opportunity for learning.
Oh my gosh!
We must calculate how fast the juice is rising.
Alright, the height of the conical glass is about 3.4 inches, and then the diameter, solid 5.6 inches. And I'd say, the juice is about 2 inches deep right now.
So let's go over the problem again. A conical glass is being filled with juice at a rate of 2 centimeters cubed per second. So that means our V prime is going to be 2 centimeters cubed per second. The diameter of the glass is 5.6 inches and the height is 3.4 inches. So then we have those two variables. If the diameter is 5.6 inches, that means the radius is going to be 2.8 inches because that is half of the diameter. Our volume equation for a cone is volume equals 1/3 pi times r squared h. Okay. To start, we're going to go back to the V prime, and because it's in centimeters cubed and everything else is in inches, we're going to convert it. So we're going to get 2 centimeters cubed per second, and we're going to multiply that by a conversion factor of 1 inch per 2.54 centimeters. However, because the centimeters over here is cubed, we have to cube this also. Whenever we plug that in, we get 0.122 inches cubed per second. Next, we're going to have to find r in terms of h because we don't have r prime. To start, we're going to draw a little illustration that will help us better understand. If we have a triangle, we're going to have 2.8 at the top because that's our radius, and we're going to put 3.4 on the height. What we're trying to find, though, is the little r and the little h. So to do this, we're going to make our ratio, which is going to be r over h equals 2.8 over 3.4. Whenever we bring over this h, we get r equals 2.8 over 3.4 times h. Or, to simplify it, it'll be 14 over 17h. Now that we know r in terms of h, we are going to bring our original equation back and start plugging stuff in. So if you remember, our original equation for the volume of a cone was volume equals 1/3 pi r squared h. However, our r squared is now 1/3 pi 14h over 17 squared. To simplify that, we are going to get 1/3 pi. We're going to do 14 squared, which is 196, over 17 squared, which is 289. H, we'll get h squared, and when you multiply that by another h, you'll get h to the third. Next, we're going to start deriving the equation so that we can find our h prime. We're going to start by making a v prime over here. Then we're going to bring the third and the h to the third out front. So it'll be 3 times 1/3, which as you can see cancels out. So it'll turn into pi times 196 over 289 times, you do 3 minus 1 to get h squared times h prime equals v prime. To get this in terms of h prime, we're going to have to do some algebra. So it'll be v prime times 289 over 196 pi h squared equals h prime. Next, we just have to plug and chug. Because we're trying to find the h whenever it's at 2, we're going to plug 2 inches into here. And we are going to go back to our original v prime, which as you can see is 0.122 inches cubed per second. Whenever you plug all that into your calculator, you get h prime is equal to 0.014 inches per second.
That's 0.014 inches per second.
Another calc problem solved and another day saved. We out.